I'm making a video on how to use a Yamaha SY99 sequencer, or as some may call it, song mode. It fully depends on how you like to use your synthesizer. I will be wearing headphones, but my amp is Connect. Be sitting on this lobster. So if you don't know, this is basically like my first actual episode on this podcast, which is actually very, very great. And I just wanted to make this podcast because I wanted to teach people things I like. Because, you know, I have very niche interests, and I know there's other people out there with also these niche interests. At least I hope, of course. No one has my exact combined amount of interests. I have a lot of weird interests. But I know someone will probably enjoy these videos of just me explaining the things I like. And this could be useful in the future, who knows? It isn't useful for me right now. It's more just fun, you know? Anyway, we'll get to how to use a Yamaha SY99 sequencer. Just making sure everything's operational. So if you made sure everything's operational, besides this LCD, for some reason my LCD screen is kind of broken, but that's not a huge problem. I mean, it actually is. It's a huge problem for me, but not for you. Sounds great, huh? I made this preset. Well, not a preset. It's not a preset. I made it. I made this voice. It is my voice I made. It's called Ambient Mellow, but I had to shorten it, so it's just Ambient Mel, which it's because when you turn it down, it sounds pretty ambient, like this. Very nice, very ambient. So for the sequencer, I'm going to be demonstrating a song from Mega Man X, which this is very copyrighted. The song is in fact on Spotify, and you can listen to it right there for free. So I'm giving the credit of this song on my CD player to Capcom. I'll be using the CD player to get the exact beat. It's making weird noises. So I'm basically just using the CD player song as a reference. I'm not trying to like straight up copy. I'm just using it to get the beat right, because I'm terrible with beat when it comes to playing keys on my keyboard. I seem to not notice what's actually playing. It's kind of a weird habit of mine, and I'm sure someone else has experienced it. So I've got a Mega Man X soundtrack in the CD player, and I will be copying that as to demonstrate the sequencer. The beat will kind of sound like this. See? That's just the simple beat, but of course I will be using the reference song. Headphones are making weird noises. I might as well just disconnect them, because I obviously don't need them. My CD player keeps making really weird freaking noises, and it's scaring me. Okay, that's working. That's definitely working. Oh. Okay, I thought the lights on this were broken. They're not. It's just when you put it in the song mode. I've only had this for like a week. I'm new. I've just bought this. So, I guess we'll get the sequencer running. You just turn the sequencer on, it goes deep, 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 or whatever the last person who used it set it to. You press record, then run. Always record and then run. If you hear the noise while it's doing the doots, that means it's working properly. then you press stop when you're done recording, and you could keep adding to this, because that's what a sequencer is. You could just keep adding until it sounds perfect to you. I don't exactly know the limit of how many things you can add to your sequencer, but the RAM on this thing is like 128 kilobytes, which is actually a lot of memory for back then, and it should be good. And as long as it doesn't say memory low, you'll be fine. And the lead will sound like this. It's actually quite hard to play because it's so, you gotta get your fingers like really loose, you know? Because there's a lot of, gotta switch it fast, like right there. It's kind of hard, but it might be easier to some. I am a noob after all. And play record again. I guess I recorded very late. I forgot I shouldn't have pressed record then. I messed up, but I'm just demonstrating how this works. I messed up like really, really bad there. I don't want to. This is just to demonstrate how the sequencer works. I messed up, and I'm sure everybody in the whole freaking house heard how bad I messed up. I messed up at that part. Sounds kind of like a synth press, but we'll get that. So the next thing we are going to do is a double layer lead. I said that wrong. Thanks a lot, accent. A double layer lead. It's just the same way, but with lower, in the same exact tune. I wish I could skip. But I guess this technology wasn't that good at the time. And after all, it is 1991 this thing was made. Random note. Sounded okay. Sounded just okay. I'm not doing a full-on song because this is a sequencer and not a song edit. Sequencers can only do the same voice over and over again. You can't like switch the voice and do new things. You have to use the same exact voice for each part. Otherwise, it will sound weird. I did notice that when I was recording. Let's run it. You just press run to do it without recording. No record, just run. gonna sound weird, I know it. I know it's gonna sound weird. It sounds like dog crap, oh my gosh. But I did what I said I was gonna do, is just demonstrate how it works. This sounds awful. So let's do a different song instead, because that one has a very abrupt start, which is very hard to get yourself synced to. So in order to get rid of what's in the sequencer, you just turn it off and back on. So let's get a new song, and a song that I am good with. So let's think, what the heck am I good at? I'm really good at this other song from Mega Man X. I know I'm very good at it because I've gotten money from playing it. So it goes something. So let's do that one instead. My amp is screaming for help right now. If you could hear how that thing was processing everything, it was screaming. That's not how the synth is supposed to sound. It's kind of funny. The amp is just not good enough for this. No offense, amp. So we're gonna do kind of a middle. I'm sniffly, it's cold up here. So now that part is done, we're going to record again, but instead we're not going to play anything, and we're just going to mess with the modulation. not messing with any keys. So we got that part done. Now I'm going to mess with the modulation a bit, because I can't exactly have my hands going at each part and use the modulation. Got that. Let me get my headphones on second thought. Yeah. That was the right slot. Sometimes I put them in the wrong slot and it messes everything up for like an hour. sounds so good on headphones. And there's how to use the sequencer. It's quite simple. I know some people may think that song was a bit offbeat. After all, the sequencer is supposed to have a beat, but it only does one beat, and I do not know how to change it, and the manual has not told me how to change it, and nobody online knows how to do it either. I know there's gotta be a way, but I can't figure it out for the life of me. If I could change the BPM, my songs would sound a lot better, but I just don't know how. It only does one BPM, and it's like and I need ones to be faster, you know? Well, I guess that's how to use the sequencer, and I will be making more videos on ways to use the SY99 and even cool tricks, or even possibly programming in the future. But that would be quite long, and it's really, really cold up here. Thank you for watching. Good night.